28 metres away from St Helens' line. And Richardson, Bell, will he make it? Yes, he has, he's got it over. Well, that was terrible defence by St Helens, allowing Jeff Bell to score.
Shocking defence here. Again, Russell Richardson proving to be a handful out wide. By the time Jeff Bell was in a bit of space, he was confronted by 3 defenders in a short period of time. Haig just gets pushed straight out of the way. That looks like Goulding trying to wrestle Bell away from the line. He couldn't keep him out either, but really the miss from the fullback was a shocker. Up around the head area, and Jeff Bell just came back inside to beat the halfback next.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? I mean, when Bell got into the open, Richardson got on the outside of Hunt. That was poor defence in itself. He gets into the open here and sees 3 of them. He's thinking, oh, I'm hundreds. They'll hammer me here. They'll put me in a touch or something. But he's come up with a try. Very slack. You've got to get him around the legs, boys. And then once again, Goulding held on for what seemed like half an hour, and there was still no cover coming over to help him. So that'll be their problem all night, St Helens, out wide.
Now Dykes, Nickau, trying to fend away from Long. Just into St Helens area. Here's Green, a weaving run. Cronulla keeping it alive. Richardson, 5 metres out from the line. From Eddinghausen, Green, across for Dykes. Oh, Dykes will score! Beautiful piece of play. Adam Dykes has done it on his own. 12 points to 4.
Yeah, tremendous vision here from Adam Dykes. It was set up by the weaving run of Paul Green. He cut out Eddinghausen, passed, then thrown to a flying Russell Richardson. Good work from Wade Forrester to be backing up to throw that pass. And there's the fullback. As the pass goes wide, Adam Dykes looks into open territory, slides it through. If we freeze it now, you can see nobody at home. In fact, Andy Haig will come in on that side very shortly as play continues. He was over where the ball was. Well, he did a pretty good job to get that far across, but nobody else in the front line of St Helens realised that their fullback was well away. The halfback there, you can see Bobby Goulding playing up in the front line.
Yeah, pretty handy player, Adam Dykes. And that's a good skill just to put the right weight on it to score the try. But we saw Paul Green make the bust to St Helens forward, starting to tire.
Green, Nickau, put down easily. Green again. Stevens. Good ball out the back for Green. Tries to step around Chris Joint. Bounce of the ball in foot. Donaghy will go in. He's going to have a look at it.
Yeah, they're worried about whether he took the post out before he grounded the footballer. I had a feeling that maybe Donaghy's legs went in the touch first, but we'll wait for the replay. Once again, some just non-existent the defence out wide. Sullivan had sprinted up. Good tackle by Long. Now,
no dramas.
Yeah, it's a try.
Green to the open side, and Samet away from Dykes. Eddinghausen sets himself for the line. Eddinghausen picks up Cronulla's 4th try. 22 points to 6.
Nostradamus does it again. What about the next 6? What about the next 1? Right from the scrum. It's a set play, but they've really drawn all the St Helens defenders in. And then from here, there's no... Look, Sullivan's left, what, 15, 20 metres of the field for ET to run into.
Well, Paul Newlove is the man who makes it very difficult for his fellow defenders. He comes flying in, the number 4. Straight away opened an overlap for the Sharks. There he is there. He ends up missing another tackle shortly. But really, as soon as Newlove came in and the Sharks were able to get a couple of players out wide and on top of that missed tackle, it was always going to be a try. A little in and away from Eddinghausen. Interesting just to have a look at how the ball comes down here, because Sullivan gets him down before the line and the momentum takes him across. And that's exactly what happens. No promotion of the football by ET. So no.
Haaland, Green to the halfway line. Richardson, long run, big dummy, Bell, Eddinghausen, Andrew gets his second, and Cronulla defeats St Helens.
And St Helens will be praying that this 6 points is not going to cost them down the track. Well-constructed try here, and it was the strength of Russell Richardson. He beat two defenders. The last was Joey Hayes. Positioned his men beautifully on the inside. Bobby Goulding went for the intercept. The pass wasn't thrown. And Bell on to Eddinghausen. He hasn't had many touches tonight, Andrew Eddinghausen. Been a quiet game for the Cronulla captain, but he still gets a try in this match. But his centre partner, well, he did it all for him.
It's been their big problem all night. It's been their defence out wide. St Helens, they just haven't adjusted at times, and the one-on-ones have been a bit ordinary, but they've played well, and Cronulla, a scrappy win for them.